What is going on, beautiful people? So, I have a question for you guys, man. Do women feel threatened by men that transition and turn into women? Do women feel threatened by trans women? Why do I ask that? So, as of yesterday, a professional cycling event was held, and it was won, and the record was broken by a transgender female, right? Going against biological males. She shattered the course record. She took first place, right? Which, in my opinion, belonged to a biological woman. And then she took home $30,000 in prizes. And I'm pretty sure she got a sponsorship from that race. How do you guys feel about that? I don't think it's fair. It shouldn't be allowed, right? Obviously, she has an advantage. Like, let's quit playing. People like to say it's not so. I don't care how many testosterone blockers you put into her system. It's not fair. Like you can swap out the oil, the engine and the transmission and the body and the frame is still the same. It is an unfair advantage, guys. And honestly, I feel like women should feel threatened. I feel bad for y'all. I honestly feel bad for y'all. Because at this point, not only are they changing what it means to be a woman, not only are they, breaking the high school and college records, taking y'all scholarships, right? Leading your organizations, your women in business organizations and organizations like it. Not only are they taking high roles, okay, in those organizations, both in corporate and outside of corporate, they're taking y'all professional events, right? What's going on? Where does it stop? WNBA? Are we going to have a first trans president? Is that going to be marked as the first women president? Is that going to be good enough? I'm just asking. I don't think, if the tables were to be turned and let's say women were to join men's sports, right? I don't think we would have an issue with it. Not only because they wouldn't have a chance, even if they did have a chance, we would make it clear that, if y'all got an unfair advantage, we ain't showing up. We say something. We eat our own, literally. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, men eat their own. It is a very competitive world. Being a man, we're constantly sizing each other up, and it's just the way it is. I'm glad it's like that. Your emotions and your feelings are disregarded, and the only thing that men truly care about are results. No one wants to hear a man complain. They just want to hear what your results look like. Don't want to hear excuses. None of that. You made it or didn't you? That's what it's like to be a man. But for some reason, in a woman's world, you guys accept men that could not cut it in their sport, in their specific gender, and they come over to y'all side. And you guys embrace it with open arms. You allow them to rip away your cash prizes, rip away your placed rankings, rip away, your scholarships, rip away your identity. How do y'all feel about that? I'm not a divisive person. It's just I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. They can't really do that to men because, like I said, no one wants to be a man. Being a man sucks. Okay. It's awful. Not that I want to be a woman, forget that. But, being a man is pretty tough. I wouldn't want to have any other way, but it's not for the weak, is pretty much what I'm saying, which is why so many men are turning into women. Hey, who don't want drinks bought for them, doors held open, rings, etc. Your battery dies, somebody stopping for you. Sounds nice. I don't blame y'all. I ain't gonna do it. They're gonna put me right on the board. They're gonna be like, alrighty here, Mr. Williams, we're gonna make the chop. No. I'm just not about that life. I respect the commitment, but and I respect the culture and the whole idea of you being happy and feeling comfortable in the skin that you're in. I respect it, but participating in athletic events should not be allowed. It shouldn't. Anything physical, athletics, y'all should be immediately disqualified. I'm sorry. If as far as the relationship dynamic, that's none of my business. If you find a man that makes you feel like a special woman, even though you were born a man, go for it. Be happy. You want people to respect your pronouns? Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Okay? Like, I don't get it. But as far as participating in athletic events, make it stop. It's not fair. It's not fair. Could you imagine trading your daughter in high school and college for track, for softball, for volleyball, and she just gets smeared by a biological man, mofo like 6'1" with a wig on, just spiking it off your daughter's face, just dunking, doing in between the legs, dunks, reverse dunks in the paint. Nobody on the team, on either team dunking. It's just her, just cramming it, windmilling. Where's it stop? How bad does the display of athleticism, have to get? How big of the gap have to be? How clear does it have to be? For us to stop this, I think that we're gonna have to send some transgender women over into the WNBA. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have to see what that looks like in order for people to really make this stop. Have Shorty dropping 80 points in the first half, and then people start to think twice. I just don't like it, guys. I just don't like it. I feel bad for women at this point. I felt bad for y'all when they were trying to be the same as y'all. It's okay to have your own category. And honestly, you should have your own category. No disrespect, because you're not the same. You're not the same. Everyone can't be included. Everyone can't feel special. We can't keep catering to make you feel good. This is the world. If everyone is special, no one is special. Hey, once they start coming after Mother's Day, okay, it's over for y'all. It's over. They start leading feminism rallies. It's over for y'all. It's over. What y'all want? What are your thoughts on this? I don't like it, okay? Tour of GILA, Tour of Gila, I'm probably mispronouncing it. Pro cycling event. Broke the course record, took 20K home that belonged to a woman. What do y'all think about it? I don't like it. I think it's wrong. I'm not spreading hatred. I didn't call nobody no names in this video. I think you should be allowed to do whatever you want with your body. If you want, and when we live in a day and age where if people want to be called a certain, if you want to be called, I don't care what you want to be called. You can be called a freaking Apache helicopter. You can be called what you want to be called. That's fine. I don't care. Just don't come taking away prizes from women. That's pretty much all I got to say, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. This channel is not a negative channel. I do not mean to beat up on this community. I am pro do you. That includes LGBT. If that's what you do, then do it. I don't tear down others, and I don't think other people should either. If you don't support it, that doesn't mean you have to tear it down. And in my opinion, I think that the trans community are tearing down the women's community. Flat out. And the tables can't turn on men because they can't. Like I said, it'll be straight up bully ball. We eat our own. Men are we treat each other terrible in any competitive environment. We go against your weakness and we attack. It doesn't matter. We are cold-blooded killers. There are some women that are cold-blooded killers too. No, don't get it twisted. But there are far, far more in the men's community that are willing to take another man's head off for what they want, whether it be a raise, a promotion, prize money, ranking, whatever. It's status, you name it. People willing to rip your heart out. Cold-blooded savages out here when it comes to competing and what it is that they want. And women should be allowed to compete too against other women. It's not fair. Leave a comment below, like the video, support the page. I'm out. This video in no way is showing hatred, bigotry, or any type of divisiveness. I want us to come together. I want fairness. I want y'all to have a fair shake. But y'all can't do this to these women. It's not right. I got a voice. I'm saying something. Have a good day.